Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from Group 1 of Information Technology and Computer Programming in International Accounting degree. We'll present about our Access Database project of Queen Laundry. But first, let me introduce myself and my group members. My name is Richard Julian Antonio, and my group members are Firdaus and Marina Angelica. So there are four topics in this presentation. The first one is introduction of company. The second one is theoretical understanding. The third one is database in Queen Laundry, and the last one is conclusion. And the first part will be explained by me. Company's profile. The name of our company is Queen Laundry. The address of our company is Alam Suta Boulevard, Street number 3, Serpong. And here is our company's logo. Company's history. Times will continue to change. Humans in ancient times experienced obstacles in carrying out their activities because the tools were still improvised. Unlike the case today, humans prefer to do things that are easy and fast. For example, if you want to cook, ancient people had to take wood and then start a fire by rubbing two stones together. However, in this day and age, humans can cook using a stove. Today, humans tend to choose things that are instant and practical. Practically is something to look for. Everyone wants to everything to be practical. Sometimes we have to spend quite a lot of money on very business activities, and the lack of times makes all of that possible. Business in the office or on campus makes someone not have enough free time, even to wash their clothes. This is the reason behind the establishment of the Queen Laundry business. The tendency of a practical lifestyle and handing over household matters, such as washing clothes to laundry services, made us want to build this business. In addition, the demands of business that take time and energy, employees and students, and even housewives who feel they don't have to wash clothes and their energy has been used for their business activities. So they prefer to submit the laundry services, changing weather conditions nowadays. It rains more often because clothes to get dirty quickly. Drying clothes takes longer in the drying process, and the trend of using laundry services has also become a lifestyle for today's society. The laundry business is very potential, especially in areas where it is near boarding houses, near housing, and many married couples are busy working. This is the reason we set up a laundry business in the Serpong area, Tangerang. Serpong area is an area that has the potential to build a business, especially a laundry. There are several private universities with great potential for a laundry business. In addition to the average student coming from affluent families, the business of students on campus makes students not have time to wash their clothes. In this area, there are also many employees and married couples who are busy working. The laundry business is also very possible for entrepreneurs to make big profits because it can be as 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 certain that dirty clothes will always be there every day. Serpong area is also an area where the people are middle to upper income. The average Serpong community is busy working, so laundry is the right choice to lighten their homework load. Company's activities. 1. Sorting and storage of dirty garments, though or carpet received. The second one, washing activities for customer order. The third one is drying activities after wash the customer's order. 4. Ironing activities for clothes laundry and bed cover laundry. 5. Storing clean on the order garments or carpet after finishing prior to delivery. And last one, garment alteration workroom. The whole operation process will be controlled and monitored by the laundry expert employee and generally managed by the business owner. Company's problem. The difficulties that company faced from not having a database are the company data like sales transaction and customer profiles. becoming completely disorganized. The company have no clue what is actually occurring within their business because they don't have centralized place to store all the information. The business owners not only can make assumptions, and assumptions are usually based upon opinions rather than facts because they don't know the actual details of their business. Purpose. 1. Creating a good and proper database for Queen Laundry. 2. Helps Queen Laundry for their activities in offering services. 3. Can evaluate the business more easier with the help of database. And the last one, manage the business so it becomes better and bigger laundry business. Problem limitation. The problem limitation that will be identified is using Microsoft Access as the database software, and this application is created using the relationship, query, and report as the basis. And for theoretical understanding will be explained by Firdaus.
Okay, thank you, Bang Richard. The second one is theoretical understanding. The first one from the theoretical understanding is database. Database is a collection of information stored in a computer device. Information in a database has a structure so that it can be managed using certain commands. Database Management System, or DBMS, is a software for storing and retrieving users' data while considering appropriate security measures. It consists of a group of programs which manipulates the database. The DBMS accepts the request for data from an application and instructs the operating system to provide the specific data. In large system, a DBMS helps user and other third-party software to store and retrieve data. And the second one from the theoretical understanding is Microsoft Access. Microsoft Access is a database processing program that is very popular because of its ease in processing data. Microsoft Access is also a database application program with a relational model. With Microsoft Access, you can process various types of data and make the final result in the form of a report with a more attractive appearance. Next. The third one is object in Microsoft Access. Microsoft Access has several objects that are used to process data as follows. The first one is table. Table is a place to process data that has been processed and has a certain time. The table has fields or in the forms of columns and records or in the forms of rows. And the next is query. The query is an object from the database that's used to display, edit, and analyze data in, and is also used to enter data in the form of formulas. And the third one is form. The form is object from the database that is used to process data or adds, change, deletes through the graphical user interface or GUI. And the next is report. A report is an object from the database that is used to display certain data that can be printed as needed. And the next is macro. Macro is a series of commands using the programming language MIS Access that can be saved and run automatically. And the last one is module. Module is a collection of programs writing using the macro Microsoft Language Access. Okay, the next will be presented by Marina.
So the next is database in Queen Laundry. So the first is customer. Here are the customer table. We created table customer that consists of customer ID, customer name, BOD, gender, address, and phone number. Those customer data is very important because it helps us to contact them if there is any problem with customer order. And here are the customer form. The customer form is used to process data from our customer. We can add new customer, save their data, undo, delete, and we can also search our customer data by choosing Find tombol. And here are the customer report. The customer report is used to display certain data of customer that can be printed as needed. And the next is price list. Here are the price list table. In price list table, there are service code, service name, product size, duration, price, and description for each service. Price list table is important to know the service that available in our laundry. The customer can choose the type of services based on their need and want. And here are the price list form. The price list form is used to process data from our service available. We can add new service in our laundry, save the data, undo, delete, and we can also print it. And here are the price list report. The price list report is used to display certain data of our service available that can be printed as needed. And the next is employee table. So here are the employee table. We create a table of employee that consists of employee ID, employee name, BOD, gender, address, phone number, background education, work since, and their position in our laundry. Those employees' data is very important because it helps us to use the access to all data about staff. The BOD data is very important also to know our employee age and are they still capable to work in that age. And here are a query of professional laundry care seminar. We created this query to know whose staff is a laundry staff. It is important because our business decided to hold a professional laundry care seminar to improve our employee skill and of course to improve our quality service to customer. And here are the employee form. The employee form is used to process data from our employee. We can add new employee after hiring them, save their data, undo, delete, and we can also search our employee data by choosing Find tombol. And here are the employee report. The employee report is used to display certain data of our service available that can be printed as needed. And here are the purchase. So the purchase table, there are purchase ID, in order date, pick up date, order time, and pick up time. This table is used to knowing when our customer will pick up their order, so our business will well organized. And the next is purchase form. The purchase form is used to process data from our customer. We can add new purchase, save their data, undo, delete, and we can also search the purchase by choosing Find tombol. And here are the purchase report. The purchase report is used to display certain data of our customer purchase that can be printed as needed. And the last is transaction. Here are the transaction table. Table of transaction is to collect the data for transaction. The data include the purchase ID, customer name, order date, order time, employee ID, employee name, pick up date, pick up time, service code, service name, total quantity, quantity type, price, and total price. It needs to make easy to access the data when or how the transaction occurred. And here there is the query for discount for 12, 12, 20, and 21. We make this query for giving discount to customer who made an order in a special date, which is in 12, 12, 20, and 21. We gave a 5% discount for each transaction. The query consists of some data. They are purchase ID, customer name, order data, service code, service name, total quantity, quantity type, total price, discount, and total payment. And here are the transaction query. So transaction query is made to know the total price for each transaction. So we use the formula is in the bracket total quantity times price. And here the transaction form. The transaction form is used to process data from our customer. We can add new transaction, save the data, undo, delete, and we can also see the transaction report by clicking the tombol. And here are the transaction report. The transaction report is used to display certain data of our customer transaction that can be printed as needed. And the last is relationship. This is the relationship to show how the data connect each other in our laundry. And the conclusion is by arranging this project, we can conclude that database is very helpful for our business. In today's information, it's very crucial and we need to aim for accuracy in information. Database help us to manage the data. So this is some conclusion from arranging this project. Database help us manage large chunk of data. By using a database, you need no longer to write data in physical book. You can simply save it in a database and it is easily manageable. And we can be more accurate. It helps us with accuracy. So you have no longer to write duplicate record. If you write something at the beginning of the year, by the time you reach towards the end of the year, you might have forgotten what you wrote in the beginning. And the next is our business will have a security of data. There is no denying that if you write your information on a physical piece of paper or in a book, it is not really safe. So if you put in a database, your information will be safer because you can restrict it by applying some security rules to it. And the last is our business. Our business will well organized. You organize your data is much more organized because it is on one centralized place, so you can manipulate it much easily. And back to Bang Richard.
Okay, thank you for your explanation, Marina. And that's all about our presentation of our Access database. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.